Hi, Anton here. I've just been to Tanishka and Franz's the opening night of their Sacred Union weekend, and I was really drawn to this event here in Sydney. Firstly, really for the men's work. There's a men's circle, but I'm really intrigued too, because the women's satin circle, I love that idea of coming together and seeing what men and women can bring to each other in this really authentic space. And it really was, a very powerful evening. I didn't expect to be moved the way I have been by the forgiveness work and acknowledging some things for myself, and then acknowledging that in the space too, to be heard by my brothers and sisters. So it's been a very powerful event, and I really think, there's just such a calling in this world for greater connection and communication between men and women, men and men, women and women in relationship, and just for our own health and for our children, and really for sort of a healthier planet, basically. So I really appreciate it. And if you feel drawn or curious in any way, please check out their work, and if you feel just a little on the fence, just dive in, and you really will be massively rewarded.
It's actually tricky to put it into words. I'm so glad I came. I didn't know how much I wanted to be here tonight. I didn't really even know or understand what it was going to be about, and it didn't matter to me, because I trust my yes, and I've seen Tanishka's work and how solid and powerful that is, and I'm so pleased to be here. I'm so glad I came. It's been an exquisite evening. The kindness and the courage that was shown by every person here was beautiful. I've sat in women's circles, I've been in women's circles, I've led women's circles, but it was really powerful to be in circle with men today. I've never done that before, and I know that's a part of what we're shifting into now, and I'm so excited. I've been calling for this and wanting this.
And I actually feel kind of validated in a new way without having to overcompensate. So thank you for letting me receive.
It's a really profound experience with men and women. We get to share about our wounds, about our shadows, and when it's up in the surface, it gets to be released and witnessed. So there's a lot of power in that. So I highly recommend their work. You'd feel safe, you'd feel loved, you'd feel seen, and it's an incredible release. That's why I'm so exhausted now. But it's an incredibly healing and empowered experience, and we do that for ourselves. I did that for me, but at the same time we do it for our lineage, and we do it for humanity. And so it's a beautiful gift that you give you, and that you give your children and your great children and your whole lineage. So blessings. Thank you.
I came here spontaneously, not expecting or knowing a great deal about it, but found myself incredibly drawn into the work. It's been a challenging few years of my life, and to see men and women coming together and acknowledging their vulnerabilities is incredibly powerful work, and I would be so happy to see it rolled out in a greater scale, because it's the biggest single problem of our generation, and this is important work, and I thoroughly endorse it and recommend it for everyone.
Oh my goodness, it's been just so amazing, and I definitely recommend anyone that is wants truth, believes in truth, and Tanishka is definitely speaking truth. So I would totally recommend to go along.
Recommended?